I do believe that Adam is probably super excited about this game, and we are going to be talking about Princess Peach Showtime.
Why do you think I'm excited? Let's hear why you think I'm excited.
You know what? I'm going to throw it out there and just say that I think that you're excited, and honestly, I'm excited. And I think it's because um these games when you talk about like Mario and stuff like that, these games regardless of what they are about are just fun. It's just a fun time. It's nothing super crazy. You're not expecting anything super crazy, but it's just fun to play. And I think you're probably excited about that because I know you enjoy that type of stuff. You played the new Mario games and stuff like that, and you know I'm an old school guy, so I love it too. But yeah, I'm super excited for the game. It just looks fun. It looks not complicated and not super crazy. So
And I think you're kind of on the track of why I like these types of games. They're lighthearted. There's no they're not all that difficult. They're lighthearted. And I think that's why Nintendo, especially like Mario's IP, is like anybody can play them. Kids can play them, adults can play them, even people that have never played video games before can play them. They're so easy, but also have a challenge to them. If you really want to make it a challenge, and I think that's why they're so fun. Is anybody can just pick up the Switch and be like, "Hey, Grandma, you want to play this game with me?" Well, Sonny, I've never played video games before. Grandma, you got this. You know what I mean? That's what the type of game Mario is, and I think that's why it does so well and why these games are always so successful. And yeah, that is why I'm excited. And you get to see Peach as a ninja. So with that, let's go ahead and roll the trailer here.
let's go ahead and roll the trailer. Yeah. And, like Adam said, it's like, oh, people can always just be like, oh, I don't know how to play. Well, it's like, all right, this is how you run. This is how you
Yeah.
jump. All right, you know how to play now.
Yeah.
Like,
And if you're just watching, it's gonna be different games in one. Now you're seeing Cowboy Peach. We just saw Ninja Peach, and she's sneaking around. And I just think this game is just gonna be a bunch of different types of mini games and a little bit of story to it. And then now we have Swordsman Peach, who seems like she's gonna be a little bit faster and kind of move around, have some cool little moves. And yeah, I just think she looks like she's it's a fun game. And now we have Detective
Sherlock
Peach.
Holmes Peach.
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes Peach. And she's sneaking around. So each character, each play, because it's kind of the presence of the game, it's you're in each play. And Dave, you're gonna say this one because I'm gonna screw that word up.
Pastry.
That's not
pass
what
it.
Yeah.
Passatory.
Yeah, Peach, and then we have Kung Fu Peach, who's kind of giving me Kung Lao, or not Kung Lao. Wow, I'm blanking.
Like Chung Li.
Yeah, no, Chung Li, Kung Lao, all them, and
Yeah.
it's fun. And this one's coming out March 22nd, so it's coming up relatively quick. And I just think that's why this game looks fun. It's lighthearted. It's a Mario game, and it's a game about Peach. I think the last game that Peach was in, it was Super Princess Peach, and it was on the Nintendo DS. So it's been a while since we've gotten a Peach specific game, and it's cool. And so going into the story a little bit, it's a Mario story. So Peach is to stop the wicked grape and the sour bunch from stealing the show at the Sparkle Theater. So nothing crazy. It's something super simple. But all Mario's like that. You know what I mean? Bowser's taking over, stealing Peach, taking messing everybody's day up. And so going into each level and theme. So essentially each level or each theme is a different play that she's playing in. And so that's where we get Sword Fighter Peach, Detective Peach, Cowgirl Peach, and there's supposed to be more coming. And I think this sets it up for DLC. You're gonna have different Peaches. You know what I mean? Maybe Astronaut Peach is gonna make an appearance at one point. So this game can be expanded.
That would be cool.
Yeah, see, this game can be expanded on, but also thinking about even farther. I don't know when this is ever going to be a thing, but a new Super Smash Bros. There's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Peach characters for the new Smash Bros. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I think it's really, really cool. So, like Adam said, this game is essentially Peach is going to the Showtime Theater, and the Showtime Theater has been overtaken by Grape and the Sour Bunch. And I think what's really, really cool is have you ever played Luigi's Mansion?
Yeah, yep.
All right, so you know Luigi's Mansion, it's like you're going from floor to floor and like kind of
Hmm.
like evacuating out the ghosts and stuff like that. I
Yep.
think this is going to be the exact same kind of vibe, and it's like you're going from area to area, and each area you're going to visit is going to be based on like a play, like a theater
Hmm.
play. And that's why we're getting all these incantations of Peach. But I think it's really, really cool because of the level of diversity of game types that you're going to see in this game. So if you look at the trailer, we saw we saw we s- we saw like the cowgirl Peach, right? And
Yep.
that looked more of like a kind of precision type mini game. And then we saw
Yeah.
the kung fu Peach, and the kung fu Peach looked a lot like a platformer, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then we saw the sword Peach, and sword Peach looked like a hack and slash. Like
Yeah.
it was very much attacking. And then you saw the detective Peach, and that aspect was much more of like a puzzle solving. And it's like
Yeah.
it's cool that all of these genres are kind of in here together, and it's like a lot of this stuff we've never seen in a Mario game before. Like,
Yeah.
could you imagine, like, can you think of a game where you were running around as Mario with a sword and like
Yeah.
actually hack and slashing? Like, I've never
Not
seen
really.
that before in a
Yeah.
Mario game. So
Right.
I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, and kind of going off with that, and it's funny. We just talked about Avowed not too long ago. It's like it's combining different genres, different feels of the game, and it doesn't work for Avowed, but it's working for Princess Peach. And I think it's the execution of how they're doing it, and that's why it works for this game. And to be honest, it kind of makes sense for a Peach game to be like this. And it, like I said, they're just lighthearted. They're not trying to be overly complicated, but also adding elements that everybody can enjoy in the game.
I mean, I think it's gonna be really, really cool. I don't think we have like I don't think we have too much to say about it because there's just really not that much there. But I think that's the point of it. There's not that much to uncover, right? It's just you're getting a cool Mario game, you're getting a lot of different game genres, you're gonna get a lot of different like styles of gameplay that are gonna keep you entertained. It's something that everybody can enjoy. It's lighthearted, it's fun. And I'm honestly super excited for it. And shout out to Princess Peach. She doesn't get her leading lady games very, very often. So it's cool. It's cool to see her get one.
It looks cool. I like it. I like it. Is it gonna want to be one that I'm gonna pick up right away? Probably not, but it is one I'm gonna end up playing eventually. And if my wife wants to play it, we're getting it. That's kind of what's gonna sell it. I don't know if I saw this. Is it multiplayer in any way? Like, are you gonna be able to do it?
I searched around. I really searched because that's what I wanted to know. Is this going to be a multiplayer game? Because it feels like it should be a multiplayer game because a lot of these things kind of look like mini games. Um, but I didn't see anything. So at this moment I do believe it's just a single player experience. But I could be wrong. And guys, if you guys know, let us know down in the comments because I could not find anything to support the fact that it's going to be multiplayer.
I don't know. Well, either way, it's gonna be a fun game, and we'll kind of go from there. And the more we see about it, the more we can kind of report on it and things like that. But like Dave said, there's not much to like. It's not a groundbreaking Mario game. Like it's a game that they're good at making, and they're just that's what it is. It's a Mario game, and there's not anything super exciting. Like I don't want to say super exciting. There's nothing that is gonna steer people away, I guess, or you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like it's a Mario game that everybody loves.
There's not a lot to unpack here, and I think that's the point. There's not a lot to unpack, and that's the point. It's just a game that's fun to play, and I honestly think we might need a little bit more of that. We might need a little bit more of people just getting back to the roots and being like, I just want to make a game that's just fun to play. Because honestly, you see that on Steam all the time, like all these indie games that are just like they're not super complicated, they're just fun to play, and people love them. And people kind of some people kind of want to go back to that where it's not like, oh, I have to invest 300 hours and learn this like new coding language and like develop this like you just want to pop a game in that's fun to play for an hour, and that's it. So this is the game for you if you're looking for that.